We're here in Seattle, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Seattle Mariners. Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Jeimer Candelario.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
On the ground at first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And a quick out, number one. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Michael Conforto.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top 5 in batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down. Two outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Michael Conforto. And first offering is fouled off. Conforto, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he's playing today in his home state of Washington. Two outs.
Ball, that's out.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Home run number 20 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Base is empty with two away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that one ripped to left. And that's a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Chopper to second. Polanco on to first. That's the third out. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park and on the hill, Kyle Harrison.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home. It's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That one just misses, and the count 1-2.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
The 0-1. Just missed. And 1-2. Home team down a run. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Out to center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And he deals. That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Blake Sabol stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one not close, and it's 1-1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying...
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. In the air, center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
That one the other way. Rodriguez makes a nice running catch. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1 and grounded out in his first at bat. There's a swing and a drive. Rodriguez going back, and it's off the wall. Lee into second, and he's got a double. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here is Matt Chapman. And a foul ball. High fly ball out to left field. Rojas settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back in Seattle, here's the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Harrison back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The pitch. Bounce to the right. Estrada whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bounced out to short. Luciano sends it to first, and Polanco is out. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just kind of trying to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two down, nobody on. That one out to right. Conforto moving under this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. On to the 3rd inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Michael Conforto. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second, gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Jorge Soler, the next Giant to hit.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
This to third, Candelario. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. And at first, Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Candelario on his way over. Out number 2. Here's Elliot Ramos. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one ripped. Rojas going back on it. Goodbye, home run. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Blake Sabol, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Bryce Miller won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher now, Austin Voth.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Estrada, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Outside. Sabol on its second with 2 down. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Around third, now a long throw home, but it's offline. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now Marco Luciano, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next,
high fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
At the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps was going to be in the rotation, but maybe a long relief guy to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to
gathers and throws to first. They limit the damage here, so they get 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 6 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a pitch. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 1-1. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Conforto makes the grab. One down. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Giants up big in this one here in the last half of the third. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Luis Urias. That's down and in. A slider missed. The M's with a lot of ground to make up here in game one. That clips the corner.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
That just misses. Now 2-2. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Matt Chapman. Here comes a pitch. Chapman gets a piece there.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
A wind and the pitch. Cuts at it and misses. That's the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Michael Conforto.
That misses, and it's 1-0. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Goodbye, home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And now, Jorge Soler. He swings and fouls one off. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And ball one.
2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. And he grounds one back up the middle. Polanco tosses to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 7-0. You're dialed into the show. Back at T-Mobile
Leading
Park,
up
here's
for
the
the
left
Mariners,
fielder, Josh
the left
Rojas.
fielder, Josh Rojas.
The wind of the pitch.